say double fall time. You feel alright when you hear the music ring. Well, now you step inside, but you don't see too many faces. Coming in out of the rain to hear the jazz go down. Competition in other places, but the horns, they blowing that sound. Way on down south, way on down south, London town. You check out Guitar George, he knows all the chords. But it's strictly rhythm, he doesn't want to make it cry or sing. If then an old guitar is all he can afford, when he gets up under the lights to play his thing. And Harry doesn't mind if he doesn't make the scene. He's got a daytime job, he's doing alright. He can play the honky-tonk like anything, saving it up Friday night with the Sultans, with the Sultans of Swing. And a crowd of young boys, they're fooling around in the corner, young and dressed in their best brown baggies in their platform soles. They don't give a damn about any trumpet playing band. It ain't what they call rock and roll. And the Sultans, yeah, the Sultans, they play Creole. Creole. And then the man steps right up to the microphone. He says at last, just as the time bell rings, good night, now it's time to go home. Then he makes it fast with one more thing. We are the Sultans, we are the Sultans of Swing. like some waving arms. We were flashing headlights and coming cars, put up in the distance, even in the dead of night. We can make it to the morning, we can get things right. It's been a tough go lately, I hate choosing sides. What we do in the darkness will come to light alright. Oh, and in times of fear, you shelter me and you hold me close, so tenderly. And with my headphones on, as I fall asleep, you're my barricade from intruding dreams. Put up in the distance, even in the dead of night. If we can make it to the morning, we can get things right. It's been a tough go lately, I hate choosing sides. But what we do in the darkness will come to light alright.
This is hit in the air to center field. Dayton Coble going back. This is over his head, and it's over the wall. Camden Collard will touch them all. The HarbourCats have tied the game 1-1. Bonneau with a fly ball to right field. And this is going to go back and out of here. There's a drive to left field by Alcantara. This is up, and out! Grand slam for A.J. Alcantara. 6-0 for the HarbourCats. This is driven into center field. A base hit for Floyd. DeBoer in to score, and it's 3-1 for the HarbourCats. P.J. Floyd is 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs in tonight's game. Center field. Dayton Coble going back. This is over his head, and it's over the wall. Camden Collard will touch them all. The HarbourCats have tied the game 1-1. Bonneau with a fly ball to right field. And this is going to go back and out of here. There's a drive to left field by Alcantara. This is up, and out. Grand slam for A.J. Alcantara. 6-0 for the HarbourCats. This is driven into center field. A base hit for Floyd. DeBoer in to score, and it's 3-1 for the HarbourCats. P.J. Floyd is 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs in tonight's game.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to Royal Athletic Park in Victoria. Tonight, it's a beautiful night for Game 2 of the Victoria HarbourCats and Wenatchee AppleSox opening week series. The HarbourCats are feeling much better about themselves after a convincing 11-1 victory over the AppleSox last night, shaking off a 3-game sweep at the hands of the Walla Walla Sweets over the weekend. Wenatchee, on the other hand, is looking for a spark as they fell to 0-4 on the season with that loss, and again, they go hunting for win number 1 tonight. It's another great night for baseball here in the BC capital, so you just sit back, relax, and enjoy HarbourCats baseball on a great Wednesday night. Once again, Jonathan Hodson along with you on Go Live Broadcasts and Shaw TV. Many thanks for joining us for the ball game here tonight. Scheduled first pitch is at 6:35 p.m. We're just a few minutes in advance of that right now. Last night's game, 11-1 the final. The HarbourCats taking the victory in Game 1 of this 3-game series. That is the HarbourCats' first win of the season, moving them up to 1-3, Wenatchee back to 0-4. The story, despite all the offense in that game, was Dalton Erb, the starting right-hander from Chico State, had a perfect game through 6 2/3 and a no-hitter through 7. He walked a batter, Ryan Merkel, on a 3-2 pitch with 2 out in the 7th to lose the perfect game, and then gave up a leadoff single in the 8th to lose the no-hitter. He finished, though, with 8 innings shutout on a 1 hit, 1 walk, and 13 strikeouts. Offensively, the HarbourCats had 11 runs on 9 hits. 8 walks issued by AppleSox pitching helped the cause, as well as 2 errors, which produced 3 unearned runs. Cody Snyder continues to impress in the early season. He was 3 for 5 last night with a home run that made it 2-0 in the 3rd inning. He finished with 3 RBIs and a triple shy of the cycle last night. HarbourCats broke it open in innings 3, 4, and 5 with innings scores of 2, 5, and 3. Wenatchee, on the other hand, managed 1 run in the 9th inning, 3 hits on the game, and 2 walks issued by the HarbourCats. The AppleSox now on their season hitting 157 as a team. so they're still looking for the spark to their season. Pre-game getting going here at the ballpark. Jim Swanson managing the ceremonies. Mount Doug football, a high-profile minor football program in the city, being honored on one of the Champions Night ceremonies this season at Royal Athletic Park. A little bit chilly here this evening. It got into the high teens Celsius this afternoon. A little bit blustery. The wind blowing strongly, it looks like left to right, judging by the flags in left field. Reminder, you can order a full season of Go Live broadcasts and the Victoria HarbourCats 27 West Coast League home games this year for $150 or $7.99 per individual game. Also, if you want to be a part of the fun here at Royal Athletic Park, log on to HarbourCats.com/tickets and order your tickets online via Ticket Rocket, the official ticket broker of the Victoria HarbourCats. We'll run through tonight's lineups for you. First, for the hometown Victoria HarbourCats. Looks similar to a night ago with a couple of changes. Leading off, the left fielder, Cody Snyder. He played center last night. He's at left tonight. New in the lineup tonight is center fielder Jaron Silva. Had the night off last night. Batting third, the right fielder Matt Smith. Batting fourth, the third baseman P.J. Floyd. Batting five, first baseman Justin Bundy. Sixth is the DH. Inserted into the lineup tonight is Hayden Jaco. Batting seven, the catcher Riley Guntrip. Batting eight, Justin Brown at second base. And the shortstop Wyatt Young bats ninth. Starting pitcher tonight, his second appearance of the season and his first start out of Orange Coast College and Placentia, California, right-hander Colin Ashworth. For the Wenatchee AppleSox this evening, they look like this.
This was yesterday.
Leading off, the shortstop Parker Price. He has a team-leading 4 hits on the season, did not play last night. Batting second, the catcher Hayden Hastings. Third is the center fielder Jeremy Widens. Batting fourth, the left fielder Ryan Merkel. Batting five, the first baseman Stephen Machtolf. Sixth is the DH Jordan McGowan. Batting seven, the right fielder Jordan Rathbone. Batting eight, Eric Sauve in second base. And Colby DeHaas bats ninth at third base. Starter for the Wenatchee AppleSox this evening is Jimmy Dobrash. That'll lead us into the national anthem, so we'll step aside and be back with baseball.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watch burn so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, Oh, Canada, our home and native land. Through patriot in all thy sons command, with glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true North strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
And we're ready for baseball on this Wednesday evening in downtown Victoria. National anthems just being completed. The Victoria HarbourCats in the first base dugout in their home all whites again. Blue hat, blue crest and numbers. Wenatchee in their road blues again. Blue tops with gray accents, gray pants, red crest and numbers, and the blue hat. We just now see our 3 umpire crew appearing on home plate. Same 3 that we had last night. 2 assistant coaches will head out to the plate to swap lineup cards. So a couple of minutes before we get this one underway, Colin Ashworth is going to lead the HarbourCats out of the first base dugout. Ashworth, sophomore right-hander out of Orange Coast College in California, makes his hometown in Placentia, California. This spring at Orange Coast, Ashworth had 9 appearances, 4 starts. He was 1-1 with a 4.26 ERA. 31.2 innings, 32 hits, 16 strikeouts, 13 walks. He pitched on opening night in Walla Walla. 2 innings out of the bullpen scoreless. No hits allowed, 1 walk against 1 strikeout for Ashworth. We talked to him earlier in the day, and that interview comes up later on in the ballgame. HarbourCats congregating in front of the first base dugout as the plate meeting breaks up. 17 degrees Celsius here at game time. Wind blowing out to the center. That temperature puts us in the 60s on the Fahrenheit scale. Many thanks for joining us and making the HarbourCats part of your Wednesday night. We'll run through the Wenatchee lineup 1 through 9 quickly in case you missed it earlier. Price, Hastings, Wydens, Merkel, MacTolf, McGowan, Rathbone, Sauve, DeHaas, and their starter, who you will see in the bottom of the first, is Jimmy Dobrash. Wenatchee on the year 0-4. They got swept at the Yakima Valley Pippins and then lost again last night. They've been outscored 22-1 in their last 2 games, hitting 157 as a club as we see the HarbourCats take the field as a team. Your battery tonight, right-hander Colin Ashworth, dealing to his catcher Riley Guntrip. Infield, third to first for the HarbourCats tonight. Floyd at third, PJ Floyd at third. Wyatt Young at short. Justin Brown at second. And Justin Bundy at first. Outfield, left to right. Snyder in left, Cody Snyder. Center fielder is Jaron Silva, and the right fielder is Matt Smith. One, two, three for the AppleSox in the top of the first will be Parker Price, the shortstop, Hayden Hastings, the catcher, and Jeremy Widens, the center fielder. Leadoff man, Parker Price, hit 4 for 12 in their opening series against Yakima Valley. Leads the team batting .333 with those 4 hits. Had a single RBI in that series. Middle game of a 3-game series. HarbourCats trying to win these series tonight. Make their way back towards the 500 mark. Last warm-up toss thrown down to second base by Guntrip. And Parker Price stands in to begin the ballgame. Parker Price, shortstop, wears 4 and bats right. Ashworth winds and fires, strike 1 called, and we're underway. At 6:39 local time. Ashworth looks in, and the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to short. Wyatt Young routine step and throw, 1 and out. The shortstop, Price, grounds out to his counterpart to begin the ball game. 1 out for Hayden Hastings. Hastings, the catcher, wears 23 and bats left. Hastings batted 6th last night and went 0 for 3. First pitch put in play, Weekly grounded 2 hops to second. Justin Brown takes care of that one with a throw to first. 3 pitches and 2 weak ground balls for Colin Ashworth. Quickly, the inning moves along for Jeremy Widens. Center fielder wears 10 and bats right. Ashworth begins his motion, swing and a miss, strike 1. AppleSox come out aggressive here tonight. They were down in the count all night long to Dalton Erb, who was superb last night in the 11-1 HarbourCats win. Swing and a miss, 0-2. HarbourCats pitching has been pretty good all season long despite the sweep, and it was showcased last night. Ashworth working on a quick first inning here. 0-2 is fouled back. Widens had his first game of the year last night, going 1 for 4. Oh, 2. Popped up. Middle of the field, Wyatt Young into center. Called off by Jaron Silva, who comes in to make the play in center field. That'll do it for Colin Ashworth. A quick 1, 2, 3 top of the first inning. We'll be right back for the bottom of the first. You're watching HarbourCats Baseball on Go Live Broadcasts and on Shaw TV. Back at Royal Athletic Park in Victoria for the bottom of the first inning. You're watching HarbourCats baseball on Go Live Broadcast and Shaw TV. We're scoreless into the bottom of the first. The HarbourCats will try their hand against Jimmy Dobrash for the first time tonight. Dobrash, right-hander out of South Mountain Community College. Strike one there to Cody Snyder, 1-2-3. Snyder will be followed by Jaron Silva and Matt Smith. 0-1 pitch is outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Snyder was the offensive star last night, 3 for 5. Single, a double, and a home run, 3 RBIs. Missing for 2-1 from Dobrash. Dobrash's second start of the season already. 2-1 pitch. Swung on, popped up left side, out of play. Dobrash started on June 3rd against Yakima Valley. 5 1/3, 3 runs, 2 of them earned. 6 hits, 3 walks, 7 strikeouts. 2-2 to Cody. Popped up left side again. Left field line. 3 fielders converge. Shortstop makes the play. Falling to his seat on his back in left field. The shortstop Parker Price hung with it to snare the pop-up and retire Snyder. One out for Jaron Silva. Silva, the center fielder tonight, wears 14 and bats left. Called strike from Dobrash. A lot of left-handed hitters for the HarbourCats right now, so they are relieved to be seeing a couple consecutive right-handers. Silva calls time. Silva has seen action in 3 games so far. He is 1 for 4 at the plate. 0-1, swing and a miss. 0-2. Matt Smith stands on deck. Good gathering here for night number 2, not quite the 4,500 that were here last night. Ground ball, 1 hop sharply to short. Gathered and thrown for out number 2. Parker Price into the ball game with back-to-back plays, a pop-up, and a ground ball. Two out for Matt Smith. Right fielder. Wears 25 and bats right. First pitch to Smith. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Matt Smith, 267 in 4 games. Breaking pitch, swung over the top of it for strike 2. Jimmy Dobrash looking equally as good as Colin Ashworth was in the top of the first. Oh, 0-2 pitch, off the end of the bat, cues it foul. Just underway, no score. The AppleSox went in order, and the HarbourCats trying not to do the same. Another 0-2 misses up and in to Smith. Walla Walla leads the North Division in 3-1. Ground ball weakly, third base, foul. Head coach Greg Merritt coaching third base. Handled that ground ball. Smith comes on back. Walla Walla Sweets lead the North Division 3-1. The HarbourCats at 1-3, 2 games back. Another 1-2. Breaking pitch stays inside. Smith bailed on it early. It started right at Smith and broke towards the plate, but didn't get back to the inside corner. 2-2. Ground ball third base. Glove, step, and throw for out number 3. Jimmy Dobrash looks good, retiring all 3 he faces in the bottom of the first. Now we'll throw it to a pre-recorded interview we did this afternoon with HarbourCats starting pitcher Colin Ashworth and his journey north to Canada.
So far, Canada's awesome. Whenever you get an opportunity to travel and see new places, I'm all about that. So Canada's been a really cool experience so far, and I'm looking forward to the summer.
What are you working on development-wise for your game?
I just signed with the University of Hawaii, so we draw a really big crowd, which I'm not used to. So just playing in front of a lot of fans and calming my nerves and attacking batters, doing what I do. So.
What makes you unique as a pitcher? What do you bring to the game?
I have a really good slider, and I think I attack batters really well. I just go after them, make them put the ball in play, and 2-seam fastball that runs pretty good. And I think I'm a very good mental pitcher. I stay mentally locked in, don't get frazzled easily.
How have you been enjoying getting to know the guys and joining this team?
The guys are awesome. We're from all different parts of Canada, the United States, but it's cool. Baseball's a really small world. Everyone knows the same people and stuff, and kind of unifies us really quickly.
And the schedule is just all in for you guys, hey? All summer, it's live, work, sleep, baseball.
Right, which is cool. I mean, usually we have to deal with school, and during this past season I was working at the same time, so it's awesome to just get away from that, come up here to Canada, and just put all our time and effort into baseball.
What are some of the differences with the West Coast League that you're noticing? Obviously, the wooden bats.
Right. Shakes off Riley Guntrip a couple of times. Now he likes it. Misses inside and gets a piece. Looks like the left elbow of Ryan Merkel. So the hit by pitch will lead off the second. Hit by pitch starts the inning to bring in Stephen Machtolf. First baseman wears 29 and bats right. Misses high with ball 1. Machtolf 2 for 12 in 4 games. The 1-0. Outside 2-0. Tough act to follow after Dalton Erb last night. Perfect game through 6 2/3. No hitter through 7. Goes 8 shutout with 13 strikeouts and only 1 hit allowed. Misses high 3-0 now to Machtolf. Jordan McGowan stands on deck. Ashworth will have to come all the way back here. Looks over his shoulder and now comes set. 3-0 is down the middle. This Wenatchee lineup has been starved for offense. So far this season, you don't want to give them too many free passes. Ashworth throws to first. AppleSox have scored just 7 times in 4 games this year. And after their back-to-back games of giving up 11 runs, their team ERA is north of 7. That's not a recipe for success. Ground ball cued foul. Just foul. Up the first base line. Ashworth gets the count full. Game 3 of this series goes tomorrow night, 6:35, here at Royal Athletic Park. (3-2) to Mac-12. Will have to wait as there's another throw over. Merkel, no steals so far this summer, but there may be a previous report from his school season. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Undisciplined swing there from Mac-12 as he is visibly upset with himself after chasing strike 3. But Ashworth will take it, comes all the way back from 3-0 to get the strikeout. 1 out, 1 on for Jordan McGowan. Another throw over. So they must know something about left fielder Ryan Merkel standing at first base. That's, by my count, 4 throws over now for a guy who has not attempted to steal this summer. The pitch is lined into left field, staying up though, and the sliding grab is made by Snyder in left field. Snags it off the shoe tops for out number 2. Cody Snyder is quickly turning into a gem for the HarbourCats. Offense, and now a couple of defensive plays you can hang a star on early this season. Two out for Jordan Rathbone. First pitch misses inside. Rathbone, the right fielder, wears 7 and bats right. Set for 1-0. Here it comes. There goes the runner. Ground ball to third. 2 hops. Step and throw in time. Colin Ashworth works around. A leadoff walk retires the next 3. We'll go into the bottom of the second here on Go Live broadcast on Shaw TV. No score. AppleSox at HarbourCats. Welcome back to HarbourCats Baseball on Go Live broadcast and Shaw TV. We're scoreless into the bottom of the second. PJ Floyd leads off the HarbourCats in the bottom of the second. They went 1-2-3 against right-hander Jimmy Dobrash back in the first. Floyd takes ball 1 outside. PJ Floyd, third baseman. Bats left-handed, swings and misses. Wearing 15 for the second straight summer. Second-year HarbourCat out of Sacramento State University. 1-1 pitch, outside. Floyd will be followed by Justin Bundy and Hayden Jaco. 2-1, swing and a miss. A heavy presence of 10-day players in the starting 9 for the HarbourCats this evening. The team has 9 players still here on a 10-day basis. Swing and a miss on 2-2. Strike 3 of PJ Floyd. He goes down swinging for Dobrash, his first strikeout. Justin Bundy, first baseman tonight, wears 5 and bats left. Bundy first pitch swinging, ground ball to second base, easy play for out number 2. This game has a good early pace to it. Both pitchers settled in from the outset. Two outs for Hayden Jaco. Jaco DHing tonight, wears 7 and bats right. First pitch, missing outside. Jaco did not play last night. He played 2 games in Walla Walla, going 2 for 6 with an RBI. Bouncing in for ball 2. Jaco is one of the 9 10-day players. In fact, there's 3 in a row in the lineup tonight. That's fouled back off the facing of the home plate roof. Bundy, Jaco, and Guntrip. 5, 6, 7 in the lineup tonight, all here on what is essentially a tryout basis. Most of the 10-day players do have the opportunity to perform their way onto the full season roster, but the team is expecting many full season players still to arrive as Jaco fouls the 2-1 pitch back. Hayden takes himself for a walk before coming back for the 2-2 pitch. Dobrash trying to finish off his second straight clean inning. Swing and a miss, ball dropped but picked up and thrown on to first. That'll do it for the HarbourCats. They go 1-2-3 with a pair of strikeouts. 2 complete. No score. You're watching HarbourCats baseball on Go Live Broadcasts and Shot TV.
Supposed to be around the second base, not over the second base. All right, we got ourselves a winner in the right guard.
Pitches hit in the air to center field. Dayton Provo going back. This is over his head and it's over the wall. Collard will touch them all. The HarbourCats have tied the game 1-1. Bonneau with a fly ball to right field. And this is going to go back and out of here.
Welcome back to
Alcantara. This is up, and out. Grand slam for A.J. Alcantara.
Ashworth has allowed just one base runner through 2 innings. That was a leadoff walk to Ryan Merkel last inning. As I say that, the first pitch is lashed into left field for a leadoff single. Eric Sauve singles to left firmly. Give Wenatchee their first hit. The 9-hitter now, Colby DeHaas. Third baseman wears 31 and bats right. Bunt shown. Snap throw to first. It's a good throw and you got him. Riley Guntrip active behind the dish. High pitch pulled him out of his crouch and he delivered a strike to first baseman Bundy, who snapped down the tag and picked up Eric Sauve. So there goes the leadoff single. Missing for ball 2 on Colby DeHaas, who is now up there with nobody on and 1 out. Missing for 3-0. Pitch called strike, 3-1. After Colby DeHaas, it'll be back to the top of the order for Parker Price, who stands in the on-deck circle. Pitch misses outside for ball 4. So the runner is replaced after the pickoff of Sauve. DeHaas walks. Top of the order for Parker Price now, and the shortstop grounded out to his counterpart Wyatt Young in the first inning. First pitch, check swing. Did not go, 1 ball and no strikes. Set. And a throw to first. Ashworth has been paying a lot of attention to his base runners. Ryan Merkel in particular in the second drew 4 throws over. 1-0 pitch. Popped up right side. That'll get out of play on the right side of the backstop. Now the count on the scoreboard reads 0-2. 0-2 pitch is high, 1-2. We have 1 out in the top of the 3rd inning. No score early on. Game 2, Victoria HarbourCats and Wenatchee AppleSox. 1-2 pitch, strike 3 called. Strikeout number 2 for Colin Ashworth is the second out of the 3rd. Hayden Hastings, the catcher, will bat for the second time. First pitch, swung on, fly ball, high center field, not deep. Jaron Silva makes the play. A couple steps to left center field, and that'll do it. Couple of runners, a single that gets picked off by Guntrip, then a walk, but nothing more. Nothing comes of it. We're in the middle of the third, no score. Here is a pre-recorded interview we had earlier with head coach Greg Merritt talking about opening night.
Awesome game. The first thoughts that come to mind are the fans, man, of Victoria. Just the savvy they had when the no-hitter and perfect game was going on. The ovation they gave Herb once he came out of the game, or once he lost the no-hitter, and once he came out of the game down the right field line. It was amazing. Those are my first thoughts on last night's game, was just the fans of Victoria.
And talk about your pitcher's performance yesterday. Quite a great performance.
Yeah, great performance, and we needed that. You know, our defense struggled in the third game in Walla Walla, so we needed a big performance from Herb. I think he had 13 strikeouts, so our defense didn't really have to work too much behind him, and he dominated last night. And we expect big things from him all summer.
Were you pleased with your hitting yesterday?
Yeah, we put up 11 runs, so finally we got some home cooking. The short porch in right field played well for us as Snyder hit that 2-run homer. Chico State had a huge night last night. Herb and Snyder are both from Chico State, and they carried us last night.
I just heard you mention to the guys here before the game, be prepared to play even if it's drizzling out.
Yeah.
Do you find that sometimes there's a little bit of a lapse there for the guys, or is it just
Yeah, absolutely. As a former player, I know these gray days can get your mindset in a different direction, so it's my job to keep these guys focused, and it's not going to rain tonight. It's going to drizzle a little bit, so we got to prepare to play and prepare to win.
Welcome back to HarbourCats Baseball on Go Live Broadcast and on Shaw TV. Well, isn't that how baseball works? You make a star play on defense and you lead off the next half inning. Here's Riley Guntrip taking ball one. Guntrip picked off a runner at first base, snapping with the snap throw from behind the plate to first base to pick off a lead-off single. He takes strike one there. Guntrip battling for the backup catcher position. 1-1 pitch is outside. Joe Pryor, who received significant at-bats at Fresno State this spring, just arrived with the team today, and he figures to be the starter going forward for the HarbourCats. And it seems to be between Guntrip, Hayden Jaco, and Cody Guillory for the backup spot. 3-1 pitch, takes ball four. Lead it off walk to Guntrip. Here's Justin Brown. Second baseman wears 32 and bats left. Bunt shown, takes strike one. Last night's 10 hits raised the HarbourCats average from 196 to 221. A 1 pitch is missing inside. Brown was looking to bunt again, but took the pitch as it barreled in on his back foot. Greg Merritt and Kelly Norris-Jones coaching the bases this evening. One pitch, swung on into left field, dying. It'll get down and it'll split the outfielders and go to the wall. Lead runner Guntrip held at third on a double for Justin Brown. Off the bat, didn't know if that had the legs to split the outfielders, but the wind helped it, and it was able to get between the two men out there. Rolled all the way to the wall for a double for Brown, sending the catcher Guntrip to third. No need to be super aggressive there. Hold him at third because you have second and third, nobody out now for Wyatt Young. Called strike. Young is another 10-day player, a high schooler out of Mid-Pacific High School in Honolulu. Fouled back, 0-2. After Young, you have Cody Snyder and Jaron Silva. So you do feel good with Cody Snyder standing on deck, but you don't want to rely on Snyder getting the job done every time. Fly ball left center field, getting down quick. It gets down and past both outfielders. 2 runs will score, and Young is at second base. The HarbourCats lead 2-0. It was a sinking liner off the bat of Wyatt Young. Left fielder Ryan Merkel dove in for it, couldn't come up with it. It got by him, and it also eluded center fielder Jeremy Widens, allowing both runners to easily score, and Young taking second base. So runner at second, nobody out, 2 runs in, and here is Snyder. Outside, ball 1. Doesn't look like they're giving any errors on the play, just a double and 2 RBIs. Throw back to second base, in there safely is Young. Snyder 0 for 1 tonight. Entered hitting .333. Fly ball dying quickly, right center field, gets down, base hit, waved around, and scoring is Wyatt Young. The throw is late. RBI single again for Cody Snyder, and the HarbourCats lead 3-0. That'll bring head coach AJ Prozek out of the dugout for the AppleSox. It's fallen apart a little bit again on the AppleSox here in a 3-run bottom of the 3rd inning. Still nobody out. Jimmy Dobrash has given up all 3 runs, all earned, on a walk, 2 doubles, and a single.
Break after this if someone wants to replace me.
Although those 2 doubles potentially had misplays by his 2 outfielders. Left fielder Merkel and center fielder Widens had trouble on the doubles of Brown and Young. Couldn't keep anything in front and gave them extra bases. Right-hander Dobrash stays in the game to face Jaron Silva. There's nobody in the bullpen for Wenatchee, so head coach Prozek had a message he wanted to deliver himself. Jaron Silva 0 for 1, grounded out to shortstop in the first inning. Throw to first base. Diving in safely is Cody Snyder. Snyder showed the ability to run. He had 2 stolen bases on opening night against the Sweets in Walla Walla. First pitch, there he goes. Popped up, fouled out of play. Hit and run was put on by Greg Merritt there, but Silva fouled the ball out of play over the home plate roof. Oh, 1 to Silva, missing a low. Silva is a high school senior, just graduated. He is a commit of UCLA. He'll report there at the end of the summer, following the HarbourCats season, getting a jump on his college career here with a stint in the West Coast League before he begins his freshman year. 1-1. Set and delivered. Line drive, base hit down the right field line. Turning for 3 is Snyder. Going for 2 is Silva. He'll get there ahead of the throw. A double for Jaron Silva. Third double of the inning as they are really getting their swings in against Jimmy Dobrash here in the third. 3 runs in this bottom of the third. It's 3-0 HarbourCats, and they have again second and third, nobody out for Matt Smith. Ball 1 is high, popped out of the glove of the catcher Hayden Hastings, but it didn't go far. HarbourCats 3 runs on 4 hits. All 4 hits here in the third. 1-0. Takes strike 1. This game was quickly through 2 innings. Both Colin Ashworth and Jimmy Dobrash looked good in the first 2, but things have come off the rails here a little bit. For Wenatchee, 1-1, up and in, 2-1 at Smith, and then PJ Floyd, who stands on deck. PJ Floyd has been struggling a little bit. He is now 2 for 15, but hardly the spot to put someone on with the base open. There's a fly ball to deep left field, easily deep enough to score the run. Snyder scores from third on the deep fly ball to left for Matt Smith. RBI sac fly, 4-0. Runner at second now, 1 out for PJ Floyd. Even the outs are good for the HarbourCats here in this inning. Productive out there from Smith, scores the run. PJ puts a bunt foul on the third base side of the backstop. Healthy lead all of a sudden for Colin Ashworth whenever he returns to work. Throw back to second. Throw was high.
Chris, the battery pack just went from 46 minutes to change battery pack. I'm just going to switch them out.
Dobrush sets and delivers. Ball 1. Justin Bundy on deck, 0 for 1. Was 3 for 6 coming into the game tonight. 1-1 pitch. Outside to PJ. Look at second. And turning and stepping off the mound is Dobrash. Shortstop Parker Price was playing with Jaron Silva at second base, trying to keep him close there. Takes ball 3, does Floyd. He's now put himself in a good spot. 3 balls and 1 strike. Bundy on deck. Victoria jumping out to a 4-0 lead as we play in the bottom of the 3rd. 3-1 to Floyd, bouncing in for ball 4. First and second, 1 out for Justin Bundy. He grounded out to second in his first at-bat. First the first 5 batters reached in this inning for Victoria, including 3 doubles. Ball 1 to Bundy. This was the message, though, from head coach Greg Merritt before the game. That game last night, 11-1, gave them a big boost of confidence, and they wanted to keep their foot down tonight. Runner goes for third. 1 hop throw is into left field. Popping up and scoring is Jaron Silva. The HarbourCats steal a run there. Jaron Silva steals third, and the throwing error on Hastings allows him to come home. The lead grows to 5-0. Trail runner PJ Floyd took second on the play. Fouled back, 2-1 on Justin Bundy. A stolen base for Silva and an E1 on Hayden Hastings.
No, it's like this that I can't see.
HarbourCats have 4 hits. They've worked a walk and now 1 Wenatchee error. All in this inning. Popped up high right field. Gets to medium depth right field. Tagging at second and going. The throw is offline. PJ Floyd tags to third. Here's Hayden Jaco trying to pick up that last run from third base with now 2 outs in the inning. Strike 1, crowd getting back into it a little bit with the help of Crazy George in the ballpark for night number 2. Missing 1-1. Crazy George had the 4,500 plus in attendance last night. Whipped into a frenzy during the 11-1 win. 1-1. Ball 2, a close miss for Dobrash. Wenatchee does have an arm stretching in the bullpen, but nobody throwing at this point. missing low. Wenatchee hasn't gotten much out of their starting pitching. They gave up 13 runs in 15 innings in Yakima. And yesterday they could only get 3 1/3, 5 runs out of their starter. Hayden Jaco takes ball 4 and this inning continues. Second walk of the inning. Sorry, that's the third walk of the inning. Runners at the corners for Riley Guntrip. Guntrip is the 10th batter of the inning. First pitch, strike 1. Guntrip started this inning with a leadoff walk, and that started the wheels turning. First 5 hitters of the inning reached and scored. Ball 1 low to Guntrip. Riley entered hitting .375, that's 3 for 8. And has worked a walk tonight and picked off a base runner at first. Throw to first base is wild into right field. That will score Floyd and send Jaco to second. Second error of the inning, and this one charged to Dobrash. Throwing to first base, airmailed the throw. So the HarbourCats add on. It's now 6-0. This is nightmarish stuff for Wenatchee. Their last 2 games, plus 3 innings, the AppleSox have been outscored by a grand total of 28-1. Outside, 2 balls and a strike on Guntrip. Riley now hitting with a runner at second base. 2-1. At the feet, 3 balls and a strike. If the inning continues, the 11th batter of the inning would be Justin Brown. He doubled earlier in the inning. (3-1) to Guntrip. Ball 4. Guntrip takes inside and works his second walk of the inning. 4 walks total in this 6-run inning. When you permit 4 walks and commit 2 errors, typically the inning is not going to go terribly well. And that's what has unfolded on Wenatchee. Justin Brown with first and second, 2 out. First pitch hacking and fouling it back. Oh and 1. Missing for 1 ball and 1 strike. Jimmy Dobrash enduring all of this right now. 6 runs on 4 hits, 4 walks, and 2 defensive errors. Pitch is strike 2. Colin Ashworth is throwing in right field just to stay loose, as this has been a very long 11-hitter inning. Swing and a miss, pitch in the dirt. Hastings throw to first, accurate in time. Brown strikes out to end the inning, but it's a great one for the HarbourCats. 6 runs on 4 hits, 4 walks, and the AppleSox commit 2 errors. We'll be back on Victoria HarbourCats baseball on Go Live Broadcasts and Shaw TV. The HarbourCats lead 6-0.
It was already on daylight, so.
Welcome back to HarbourCats Baseball on Go Live Broadcast and on Shaw TV. The HarbourCats busted open with 6 runs in the bottom of the third. We resume play in the top of the fourth. 6-0 the HarbourCats lead. Colin Ashworth returns. Ball 1 to Jeremy Widens. Widens flew out to center field to end the first inning. Missing for ball 2. No score on 1 base hit and 1 walk drawn with 3 strikeouts tonight for Wenatchee. Ground ball to first base off the bag. Ashworth covers the flip, not in time, and they're saying Ashworth missed the bag. HarbourCats were not sure about that play. It was a slow roller to first base. The flip to the covering Ashworth, who ran over to receive the throw. They're saying he missed the bag on his cover. So leadoff man Jeremy Widens will reach first. Ryan Merkel now. Merkel takes strike 1. The left fielder for the AppleSox walked back in the second. Missing 2-0. It rained a little bit here in the morning and early afternoon in Victoria, but it's cleared out nicely. Mainly sunny for game time. It's remained so. A little bit cool, but another nice night for ball. Another good crowd in here at RAP. 1-1 pitch. Called strike on the inside corner. One and 2 the count. Ashworth shakes off twice, 3 times, and now time is called. We've seen that a couple of times tonight now, where Ashworth has shaken off gun trip signs repeatedly before a pitch. Typically you want to see pitcher and catcher on the same page. Called strike 3. Well, they found the right one there. Merkel takes the third strike. Strikeout number 4 for Ashworth. 1 on, 1 out will bring in Steven Machtolf. First pitch, popped up foul ground, first base side, out of play. They are giving Jeremy Widens an infield single on that play earlier, where Ashworth missed the bag. Oh, 1-1, runner goes, swung on, sinking in left field, gets down for a base hit. Lead runner Widens stops in second. First and second, 1 out for Jordan McGowan. AppleSox trying to claw back into this one. If you're the HarbourCats, you would love to see Ashworth record a quick inning here and get the team right back in the dugout to carry on the momentum of that 6-run third. Missing outside. One-0 pitch, a look, and the throw. Ground ball through the 6-hole into left field. Leader runner being waved around. Throw from left field. Snyder is cut. RBI single for Jordan McGowan. Scores Jeremy Widens. And the AppleSox are on the board, 6-1. Jordan Rathbone grounded to third to end the second inning. He will hit with 2 on and 1 out. A run in for the AppleSox in the top of the fourth inning. Victoria now leads 6-1. High for ball 1. Second appearance of the summer for Ashworth. He worked 2 scoreless relief innings in Walla Walla on June 3rd. 5 days later, he takes his first start of the summer. 1-0 pitch. Getting away from Guntrip, but stays in front of him up the first base line, so the runners have to stay. Count does fall to 2-0 on Jordan Rathbone. The 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Greg Merritt telling his team before the game that the goal right now is get back to 500 and then go from there. And this team strongly believes that they have the chance to get back to that 500 mark within this series. They have their eyes on a sweep of the AppleSox. 2-1 pitch, popped up foul ground, first base side. Over is Bundy, but it's in the seats. It looks likely that there's going to be a new arm on the mound for Wenatchee when we go to the fourth inning. There was somebody down there throwing, just walking back to the dugout now. Looks ready to go. Ashworth looking for a ground ball. The 2-2 pitch. Ground ball through to left field for a base hit. Held is the lead runner, Machtolf. throw in is cut. Single moves everybody up a step. Bases now loaded with one out for Eric Sauvé. Three straight singles in the inning, and that will bring out the pitching coach, Joe Fobb, to talk to Ashworth, try to get him back on the rails a little bit. His first 2 innings were good. Had 2 scoreless innings on just 1 walk allowed. His third was also scoreless on a walk. But this 4th inning has been a bit tough. Single, strikeout, and now 3 straight singles. AppleSox are on the board 6-1. Fobb, first-year pitching coach for the HarbourCats out of Ventress, Louisiana, and LSU Eunice, makes his way back to the bench. Ashworth will focus in on Eric Sauvé. Sauvé digs in. Big at bat in the ball game right here, and Ashworth looks a little bit timid. Steps off the rubber a moment ago for a second, but he's back on there now. Coming set, first pitch to Sauvé. Outside, ball 1. First pitch, breaking ball. Time is called by Sauvé. AppleSox now actually lead in hits 5-4. 1-0 pitch is swung through for strike 1. One run on 5 hits, 2 errors for the AppleSox. 6 runs on 4 hits for the HarbourCats. 1-1, swing and a miss, 1-2. Long look in for Ashworth to his catcher. Him and Guntrip agree on one. The pitch swung on, hit high and deep to left field, but it hangs up for Snyder, who records the out. Tagging and scoring from third is Stephen McTulf. Sacrifice fly, RBI for Eric Sauvé, makes it 6-2. Pitching to the score there for Ashworth, and absolutely the HarbourCats will take that. Up 6-1. Trade a run for the second out of the inning, no problem. Now 6-2 with first and second 2 out. Colby Dehaas is the hitter. First pitch fouled off over the first base side. The pitch is low, gets away from Guntrip. He doesn't know where it is, so both runners will move up. It squeaked to his right side on the grass beside home plate, and Guntrip didn't locate the baseball, so a pass ball will move runners to second and third. Second and third now, 2 out. And the count to DeHaas is 1-1. Time now called. This game had a good pace and a good tempo to it for the first 2 innings, but that tempo has been erased here in the last 2 innings. 1-1 is grounded foul past third. A ball and 2 strikes. There is an arm in the bullpen for the HarbourCats, but head coach Greg Merritt now telling the bullpen to slow down as Ashworth finds himself 1 good pitch away from getting through this 2-run top of the 4th inning. Set for a 1-2. Delivered low, bounding away from Guntrip on his right side. The runners hold. It bounded a fair distance from Guntrip, and the lead runner at third, McGowan, thought about it but elected to hold. Ashworth spiking a couple of pitches in the dirt in this inning. Counts 2-2. Deuce's pitch to DeHaas. Delivered, swung on. Foul ball into the third base dugout. Set for 2-2 with 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 at a breaking pitch outside. They have to throw down to first base. Guntrip does so successfully. That will end the top of the 4th inning. AppleSox 2 runs on 3 hits in the inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning here on Go Live Broadcasts and Shaw TV. HarbourCats lead Wenatchee 6-2. And welcome back to HarbourCats Baseball on Go Live Broadcasts and Shaw TV. The Victoria HarbourCats leading the Wenatchee AppleSox 6-2 into the bottom of the fourth inning now. Wyatt Young leads off for the HarbourCats. New left-handed pitcher on the mound for the AppleSox as Young fouls the first pitch away. Matt Young is the new left-hander for Wenatchee, taking over for Jimmy Dobrash. Strike two there to Young. Dobrash, 3 innings, 6 runs allowed on 4 hits and 4 walks. 3 strikeouts for Dobrash. 0-2 count. Ground ball, shortstop, charging and throwing in front of the second base bag in time to get Wyatt Young for the first out.
The left fielder from Chico City, number 10, Cody Snyder.
Here is Cody Snyder. He is 1 for 2 with an RBI single and a run scored. Strike one. The numbers on Matt Young, left-hander, a junior out of Nevada, Reno. 1 game, 2 1/3. Allows 1 run on a hit, 2 walks with 2 strikeouts. That came on June 3rd against Yakima. Count is 1-1. 2 balls and a strike now. Snyder now with the team leading 7 RBIs for the HarbourCats this season. Fouled back. Two-two pitch, check swing and a ball in the dirt, gets away on the left side, picked up and thrown by Hastings high. Did he come down on the bag? Safe is a very delayed call at first base. Strike 3 swinging, got away from Hastings, the catcher, on the left side. He picked it up, his throw was high. It pulled his first baseman, Stephen Machtolf, off the bag, and it was a very delayed decision by the first base umpire. Now head coach AJ Prozek out of the Wenatchee dugout to argue his point, and yeah, you do see Prozek's point there, as the first base umpire took quite some time to make his ruling. But when this discussion comes to an end, Snyder will be on first base with the strikeout and an E1. Prozek still having a relatively composed chat with the first base umpire. Much of the crowd in attendance getting on them as it drags on, and now the discussion appears to have come to an end. This game lacking any flow whatsoever so far tonight. Prozek now has some parting comments to the home plate umpire, who takes his mask off and engages Prozek a little bit. And back to baseball. Jaron Silva stands in with the runner at first and 1 out. Bottom of the fourth inning, HarbourCats lead 6-2. Runner immediately goes. Strike called. Throw is a one-hop throw, not in time. Snyder wastes no time stealing second base on the first pitch to Jaron Silva. Silva doubled last inning when the HarbourCats scored 6 times in an 11-hitter inning. Time called. Snyder now has 5 steals in 5 games played. 0-1 inside. So that throwing error charged to Hastings is Wenatchee's 3rd error of the night. Wenatchee unable to get any facet of their game going the right direction thus far. Strike 2 called. Came into tonight hitting 157 as a team with a 7.25 team ERA. And they've now committed 5 errors their last 2 games. 1-2 pitch, high and away, 2-2. Victoria trying to extend their lead back out after Wenatchee got 2. Strike 3 freezes Jaron Silva. Second strikeout of the inning for Matt Young, the new left-hander. Although Snyder reached after his strikeout. So runner at second, 2 out for Matt Smith. First pitch swung on, high fly ball right field, hangs up, easy play in right. That'll do it for the HarbourCats. They get a runner on base via the E1 on the strikeout, but they don't do anything with them after Snyder steals second. You're watching HarbourCats baseball on Go Live Broadcast, and Shaw TV will be right back after 4. HarbourCats lead 6-2. Welcome back to HarbourCats Baseball on Go Live Broadcast and Shaw TV. HarbourCats lead Wenatchee 6-2 into the 5th inning. Colin Ashworth returns. Ashworth taking his first start of the summer into his 5th inning pitch now. First pitch fouled down the right field line and out of play. Top of the order for Wenatchee. This is Parker Price, the shortstop. He is 0 for 2. Fisted to second base. Justin Brown puts away the line drive. 1 down. The pitch got way inside on Parker Price, who could just get the handle of the bat on it, and lined out to Justin Brown in second. One out for Hayden Hastings. First pitch, strike one. Hastings has grounded out and flown out in his first two at-bats. Just missing, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and one, ground ball, second base. Brown to his left makes the throw low, but dug out at first for out number 2. Back-to-back plays for Brown at second base. A line drive and a ground ball brings in Jeremy Widens. Widens 1 for 2 with a run scored tonight. Take strike one. Oh and 1, ground ball into the corner of the third base dugout. This is a good rebound inning so far for Ashworth, who had a tough 2-run frame, 2 runs on 3 hits in the 4th inning, but the 5th going quite well. 0-2 with 2, high, ball 1. Want to get the momentum back in your own dugout if you can. The momentum of the 6-run bottom of 3 was squashed just a little bit by the 2-run top of 4, but there's a 1-2-3 punctuated by the swinging strikeout of Jeremy Widens. Ashworth back in charge. This game is halfway home. On to the bottom of the 5th inning on Go Live Broadcast and Shaw TV. The HarbourCats still lead Wenatchee 6-2.
Center field. Dayton Coble going back. This is over his head, and it's over the wall. Kevin Collard will touch them all. The HarbourCats have tied the game 1-1. Bonneau with a fly ball to right field, and this is going to go back and out of here. There's a drive to left field by Alcantara. This is up, and out! Grand slam for A.J. Alcantara. 6-0 for the HarbourCats.
Still left-hander Matt Young, who took over last inning for Wenatchee. Strike one there on Floyd. Floyd has struck out and walked tonight. He scored a run after that walk. Down 0-2 now after a swinging strike. Justin Bundy has been lifted from the ballgame. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 gets away. Picked up by Hastings. Throw to first in time. Out number 1 quickly. 3-pitch strikeout of Floyd. Matt Young, left-hander, now has 3 strikeouts in an inning and a third. Matt Workington takes his first at bat of the night. He took over defensively last half inning. Played first base in the top of the first. And now takes the at bat. And singles to right in his first at bat on the first pitch. 5 hits now for the HarbourCats after Workington singles to right. Hits are now even, 5-5. One on, one out for Hayden Jaco. Jaco has struck out and walked tonight. Ground ball softly back through the mound. Shortstop has to charge. The throw is wild. Did that get into the dugout? Not sure from my angle. Right now it's first and third. And it looks like that's how it's going to stay. Parker Price, the shortstop, had to charge that ball after it got through Young, after it appeared it could have been a play for Young on the comebacker. And Parker Price's throw was wide to the bag at first. So another error for Wenatchee, puts runners at the corners, and 1 out for Riley Guntrip. Guntrip takes strike 1. Riley has 2 walks tonight and a run scored. Both walks came in the 11-hitter third inning, where the HarbourCats scored 6 runs. Strike called, and Guntrip will have to battle. Oh, 2 runner goes from first, swing and a miss, strike 3. Stealing second without a throw is Hayden Jaco. Guntrip strikes out. Runners now at second and third after Jaco steals second. So a big at bat for Justin Brown. Gets away from the catcher Hastings on the first pitch to Brown, and Workington comes across to score from third. Wild pitch, scores a run. 7-2, HarbourCats lead. Wenatchee is a team that is ailing right from the starting line this June. Ground ball, third base, picked at third. Nice play, throw across is strong and in time to retire Justin Brown and end the inning. But a hit, an error, and a wild pitch score another run. 5 complete here on HarbourCats Baseball on Go Live Broadcast and Shaw TV. HarbourCats lead the Wenatchee AppleSox 7-2.
Alright, it's time for the scooter race, folks. We got ourselves a couple of contestants. Jordan and Simone in the race around on the logo. Go to the first base side. On your marks, get set, go. Our scooter race is brought to you by Cedarville Auto Services with Scooters from Canada Scooter. Today's winner receives a gift certificate from 8th Street Tap House. Come on, ladies, there you go, around Harvey, you know. A little foul play there, but it is not stopping. Oh, a little return after there. Also, Mike Jackson is a Kansas City Royals team. Thank you, ladies.
Welcome back to Victoria HarbourCats baseball on Go Live Broadcasts and Shaw TV. 7-2, the HarbourCats lead the Wenatchee AppleSox. First pitch put in play up the middle. Wyatt Young behind the bag, throw to first in time. What a play by Wyatt Young. The shortstop ranges behind the bag at second to snag the ground ball with eyes for center field and deliver a strong throw to first to retire Ryan Merkel. First pitch put in play again, this one lifted high to center field, deep but not quite to the track, and it falls harmlessly in the glove of Jaron Silva for out number 2. Two outs on 2 pitches for Ashworth here in the top of 6. You're likely going to see Jordan McGowan take here. He does. Strike 1. That's one of the cardinal sins of baseball. As an offensive club, you never want to give a pitcher a 3-pitch inning. Ball 1 misses there. Ashworth has now retired 7 straight. Strike 2 there. One, 2. Swing and a foul back. Just got a piece, did McGowan. Ashworth now hitting 70 pitches on his outing. But considering we have 2 outs and 2 strikes in the 6th inning, that pitch count is neat and tidy. Check swing, did he go? Yes, sir. Gun trip applies the tag. McGowan says he got a piece, but the umpire says he swung through it. A 1-2-3 quickly for Ashworth with the strikeout. This game goes to the bottom of the 6th inning on Go Live Broadcasts on Shaw TV. The HarbourCats continue to lead 7-2.
Great job, you two. Entertaining as always. I've got one other thing to give away here. We've got ourselves a couple of ladies sitting with us on. What is your name now? Hi, Sandy. Sandy and I have been down here having what we call a love salon moment. So we're going to need Sandy to get you to the love salon, which Dirty Monday People is actually a place where you get your hair cut. So congratulations to Sandy. I got a gift card here for you. Reminder, this is tomorrow is the final game of the series. It's really quick preparing for Saturday. There's going to be a shaker right down here. Tell all your friends. Also down the third baseline, you've got the Wallace driving school, a radar gun. Watch your speed, folks. They're coming in hot and heavy tonight. Thanks to Steve Wallace and Wallace Auto, the Wallace driving school.
Welcome back to HarbourCats baseball on Go Live Broadcasts and Shaw TV. 7-2, the HarbourCats lead Wenatchee. First pitch lines out to shortstop. That's Wyatt Young. Lining out to Parker Price. Cody Snyder will dig in as the lineup goes back up to the top. Snyder 1 for 2. RBI single in the third, reached on a dropped third strike in the fourth inning. He takes ball 1 here as the lights just now starting to turn on at Royal Athletic Park at about 8:20 local time. (2-0) misses for 3-0. Left-hander Matt Young now into his third inning of relief for Wenatchee. Took his hat off after the last pitch. Takes a moment to regain himself. 3-0 down the middle. (3-1) misses for ball 4. 1 out walk to Snyder. One out, 1 on for Jaron Silva. Silva tonight, a double. He's 1 for 2. Misses low, ball 1 for Matt Young there. Bullpens are quiet at this point. Wenatchee still not getting much out of their starters. 3 1/3 last night. And tonight, Jimmy Dobrash only goes 3 innings. Making life tough on the rest of your staff if you're making your bullpen throw more than 4 innings in a night. Fly ball lifted to center field, back but not far. Play is made in center easily for out number 2. Matt Smith 0 for 1 with a sac fly RBI earlier in the game. Wind starting to kick up again. Looks like it's blowing left or right, according to the flags in left. Strike called on Smith, 0-1. Time called. Young's 0-1. Fouled back. 0-2 on Smith. Smith had a big freshman year at Sacramento State this spring. Led the nation in home runs as a high school senior last year with 14. So a highly touted young player. 0-2. Swung on and missed, but it gets on the backstop, and Hastings won't get there in time. So another third pitch drop, third strike dropped. Will reach. Smith reaches on the strikeout.
P.J. Floyd.
First and second, 2 out for P.J. Floyd. First pitch, ball 1 to Floyd. One-0 pitch. Lined through the right side for a base hit. Up with it in right field. The lead runner sent throw to the plate is not in time. P.J. Floyd, RBI single, scores Cody Snyder. The HarbourCats extend their lead out to 8-2. That's an unearned run after the error on the drop third strike to Smith. But the RBI single for Floyd makes it 8-2. Victoria has reached the scoreboard each of the last 2 innings to regain their 6-run lead. Big swing comes up empty for Matt Workington. Workington singled and scored last inning. He took over defensively a couple innings ago for Justin Bundy. Swing and a miss, 0-2. A run in, 2 runners on, 0-2, 2 outs. Matt Young, left-hander for Wenatchee, deals inside and hitting Workington. Matt Young looks as if his mental state is not what you'd like to see. Keeps taking his hat off after pitches. Body language doesn't look like he wants to be out there right now. Surrendering a run in each of the last 2 innings, and this inning won't die. Bases loaded now, 2 out for Hayden Jaco. First pitch, fouled down the right side and out of play. Jaco 0 for 2. He's reached on a walk and an E6. Has also stolen a base. Oh, 1. Line through the right side, a base hit down the right field line. 1 will score, 2 will score. Throw to the middle of the infield. Hayden Jaco, 2 RBI single to right. For the second straight night, the HarbourCats hit double digits. It's 10-2. Smith and Floyd score. Workington the third on the RBI single for Jaco. Riley Guntrip, foul tip on the backstop, 0-1. Guntrip 2 walks and a strikeout tonight. 10 runs on 7 hits tonight. Called strike, 0-2. Jaco was down 0-2 before his 2 RBI single. We'll see if Guntrip can battle. The 0-2 swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll do it for the HarbourCats in the bottom of the 6th. But they scored 3 more times, highlighted by a 2 RBI single for Hayden Jaco. That's 6 complete here on HarbourCats Baseball on Go Live Broadcasts and Shaw TV. We go to the 7th. The HarbourCats are up on the AppleSox 10-2.
We've got Aiden. Put your heads down, boys. On your marks, get set, go. When it comes to irrigation, no one knows the business like Jeff Fisher of Fairfield Irrigation Services, serving Victoria with residential and major contract works. The HarbourCats would like to thank our great sponsor, Blue Oil Casino, for their support. Thank you again, Blue Oil Casino. Please now. Just had to make a collision there. Great job, boys. Reminder, folks, end of the roll, 50-50. Proceeds going to the National Little League tonight. Last chance to get those tickets. 50-50, brought to you by end of the roll. Congratulations to Wesley Jacob with the Bennings match. You want to pair Bennings shoes into the info week that made your prize. And to Brock Perry, you want to give civilians a Brady's Fish and Chips. Again, end of the info week.
Welcome back to Victoria HarbourCats baseball on Go Live Broadcasts and Shaw TV. 10-2, the HarbourCats lead into the 7th inning. Colin Ashworth returns for his 7th inning of work. First pitch lined to short, backhand play made by Wyatt Smith. He catches it on the fly for out number 1. Or did he? Now Rathbone, the hitter for Wenatchee, staying at first base, and they're contending that that ball hit the ground, and I think they're right. Wyatt Young sold it as if he caught that line drive on the fly. Didn't offer a throw to first. And now the head coach, AJ Prozac, is at third base talking to the third base umpire. Rathbone still standing on first base. And they're going to rule that Wyatt Young did make the play, did make the catch on the fly. So a line out of Rathbone. Eric Sauvé pitch to the backstop, 1-0. Ground ball to third. PJ Floyd throws across the diamond strong for out number 2. 2 quick outs for Ashworth as he continues to cruise late in his outing. Colby DeHaas has walked and struck out tonight. Missing at low, ball 1. One-0 pitch. Missing outside. 6 2/3 tonight for Colin Ashworth. 2 earned runs on 5 hits, a walk, and 6 strikeouts. Foul tip. 2-1 now on DeHaas. Going forward, Game 3 of this series goes tomorrow night, 6:35 here at Royal Athletic Park. available here on Go Live Broadcasts and Shaw TV. Go Live Broadcasts, you can purchase a single game for $7.99 or the season pass for $150. There's a strike called on DeHaas. Two and two. Ground ball to short, sliding into the hole. Young with the long throw, dug out at first by Workington to complete another 1-2-3 inning for Ashworth. He's getting stronger late into his outing. We're on to the 7th inning stretch at Royal Athletic Park here on Go Live Broadcasts and Shaw TV. The HarbourCats lead by a score of 10-2.
Leading off for your HarbourCats, the second baseman from the University of Portland, number 32, Justin Brown.
Right field. Easy play. One pitch, one out. 4th inning of relief now for left-hander Matt Young. Jimmy Dobrush went 3 innings for Wenatchee, allowing 6 runs, 5 earned. On 4 hits, 4 walks, and 3 strikeouts. Matt Young now 3 1/3, 4 runs, 2 of them earned on 3 hits, a walk, and 6 strikeouts. With 1 out, it's Wyatt Young, and now hitting for the HarbourCats. Popped up right side, second base, taking care of it. 2 quick outs.
Number 10, Cody Snyder.
Cody Snyder with 2 outs. Snyder has singled, walked, driven in a run, and scored 2 of them tonight. Snyder and head coach Greg Merritt talking for a moment before the at-bat. And now Merritt appears to be talking to the home plate umpire. There's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. HarbourCats lead 10-2. Hits are 7-5, but the AppleSox have been undone by 5 walks and 4 errors tonight. Much like last night, they permitted 2 costly errors and walked 8 HarbourCat hitters. Now the Snyder at-bat looks good to go. Left fielder digs in. Strike one. There's action stirring in the right field bullpen for the HarbourCats. Colin Ashworth has gone a very strong 7 innings tonight. Snyder goes around on a check swing, 0-2. Left-hander Young delivers ball 1 up. Game still being played primarily under the sunlight, although the lights are at full strength. Ball 2. 8:40, still plenty of sunlight here in Victoria. Clouding over just a little bit. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Matt Young gets through a 1-2-3 inning for the AppleSox. This game moves along into the top of the 8th now on Go Live Broadcast and Shaw TV. Victoria leads Wenatchee 10-2.
Center field. Dayton Coble going back. This is over his head, and it's over the wall. Kevin Collard will touch them all. The HarbourCats have tied the game 1-1. Bonneau with a fly ball to right field, and this is going to go back and out of here. There's a drive to left field by Alcantara. This is up, and out! Grand slam for A.J. Alcantara. 6-0 for the HarbourCats. This is driven into center field. A base hit for Floyd. DeBoer in to score, and it's 3-1 for the HarbourCats. P.J. Floyd is 2 for 2 with 2 RBI in tonight's game.
Colin Ashworth's day is done, and it was a good one. Right-hander out of Orange Coast College, making his first start of the summer. 7 innings, 2 runs on 5 hits, a walk, and 6 strikeouts. He gives away to left-hander Creed Smith, 5'11", 170 pounds, out of Chico, California, and Chico High School. HarbourCats lead Wenatchee 10-2. Up and away, ball 1. First appearance of the summer for Creed Smith. 1-0 is at the feet for 2 balls and no strikes. Top of the order for Wenatchee in the 8th inning, Price, Hastings, and Widens, pending any changes late in a widespread game. 2-0, bouncing in and past Guntrip, 3-0. Smith takes himself for a brief walk behind the mound to gather his thoughts before 3-0. Here it comes. Strike called. Two bodies running down to the right field bullpen, which already has a couple of arms throwing lightly. 3-1 now. Just missing inside. Ball 4. Leadoff walk will bring in Hayden Hastings. Hastings 0 for 3. Now Riley Guntrip out to the mound to try to settle in Creed Smith. Walks the first batter he faces tonight. Counting outs are the HarbourCats, up 8 with 6 defensive outs to go. Looking to get back up to 2-3 tonight. Away from Gundrip, but not far. Ball 1 to Hayden Hastings. There is a right-hander throwing off the mound in the bullpen in case Smith can't settle in. He's now down 2-0 on Hastings. Set and delivers. High and away, 3-0. I wonder how long the leash is for Creed Smith, who has shown no command of the strike zone as of yet. They're checking to see if the arm is ready in the pen. 3-0 is outside ball 4. Back-to-back walks. Start the 8th inning. Jeremy Widens will hit with first and second, nobody out. Creed Smith has thrown 9 pitches. 8 of them have missed the zone. And Greg Merritt is going to the mound. They do have an arm ready in the bullpen. Merritt kicking some dirt around the mound. And they're going to leave Creed Smith in the ball game to face the 3-hitter, Jeremy Widens. At the moment, HarbourCats lead by 8. But Wenatchee with potential to put something together with their first 2 aboard here in the 8th. Just missing for ball 1 on what looked to be a pretty good pitch. Way outside into the backstop off the glove of Guntrip. Will move both runners up. Second mound meeting of the inning for Greg Merritt will be the end of the day for Creed Smith. as Merritt is not going to wait for this at bat to conclude. Creed Smith throws 11 pitches, 10 of them missed the zone, 2 walks and a wild pitch. Smith is out, the bullpen is in. We'll be right back here on Go Live Broadcasts and Shaw TV. 10-2 HarbourCats, pitching change in the top of the 8th. Top of the 8th inning resuming here at Royal Athletic Park in Victoria. The HarbourCats lead 10-2 at the moment over Wenatchee. However, they have runners at second and third, nobody out, and there's a 2-0 count on Jeremy Widens. The new pitcher is right-hander Skylar Henderson, making his second appearance out of the HarbourCats bullpen. A junior out of Vernon College. Called strike. Henderson threw one scoreless inning with 1 hit allowed on June 5th in Walla Walla. Two-one. Set and delivered. Fouled off deep down the right side into the seats. Creed Smith took over for Colin Ashworth to begin this 8th inning. Walked his first 2 hitters, gave up a wild pitch, and was lifted mid-batter in this Widens at-bat. Skylar's 2-2. Rocked and delivered in the dirt. Gun Trip keeps it in front. Good job by the catcher. Getting down and blocking that pitch in the dirt, keeping it in front and keeping the runners at bay. Count runs full on Widens with Ryan Merkel on deck. Time called. Settling back in for the 3-2 to Widens. Henderson stops and starts. Ground ball, shortstop Wyatt Young waits for it. Throws to first just in time to get Jeremy Widens. RBI, ground ball, 6-3 will score Parker Price. 10-3 now. But the HarbourCats will take a run for an out. charge the run to Creed Smith. Ryan Merkel now 0 for 2 with a walk. Left fielder swings at the first pitch and comes up empty. Now just a runner at second and 1 out. In a 10-3 game, the hits are just 7-5. As for the second straight night, the AppleSox have given the HarbourCats many free opportunities via walks and errors. Pitch misses for 1-1. The 1-1. Breaking pitch in the dirt, 2-1. Skyler, the 2-1 pitch outside. Guntrip dives on it to keep the runner Hastings at second base. After Merkel will be Stephen Machtolf. Set for 3-1. A look at the runner. They're not holding him. Inside ball 4. Not exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen right here if you're Greg Merritt. Spotted a 10-2 lead. Your starter goes 7. And the bullpen has walked 3 batters, costing them a run so far in this 8th. Still just 1 out. Stephen Machtolf takes ball 1. Runner goes for third. No throw from Guntrip. Hastings steals third, uncontested. Doesn't mean a whole lot for the HarbourCats, up 7. Runners now at the corners with 1 out. 1 pitch can get you out of this inning. Henderson looking to get 1 on the ground to let his middle infield go to work, try to roll 2. 2-0. At the feed, 3-0. Wenatchee, to this point in the series and in their season overall, have had no signs of life, and you don't want to give them something here in the 8th. Strike 1 there, 3-1. Swung on, fouled weakly up the third base line. Count fills. After Machtolf, Jordan McGowan stands on deck. If Henderson is unable to get out of the inning, the HarbourCats do have another right-hander throwing in the bullpen. Three-2. Fouled back. Looks like number 17, Ethan Scujay, in the bullpen. HarbourCats hoping that his appearance is not needed here in the 8th inning. Another 3-2 to Machtolf. Rockton fired. Ground ball softly to third. PJ Floyd to second. Into right field goes the throw. Everybody's safe. Hastings scores from third. Merkel moves up to second. And Mactulf at first on the E5. No RBI on the play for Mactulf on the E5. So now 10-4. 2 runs are in the inning. First and second, 1 out for Jordan McGowan. McGowan 1 for 3. Fly ball deep to left field towards the video board. The track reaching up and making the play is Cody Snyder. And the runners straight off the bag, and the relay throw into first base in time. There's the big break the HarbourCats were looking for. A little unconventional, and a microcosm of the AppleSox season. A fly ball to deep left turns into a double play as the runners lose track of their outs. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. HarbourCats now lead Wenatchee by a score of 10-4.
The $490 is a blue ticket. The number is 021671. 021671. It is a blue ticket. We have won $490. Claim your prize at the info booth. Sing along, folks. You know how this goes. Best friends in the West Coast League, right there, great job. Leading off for your HarbourCats, the center fielder from UCLA, number 14, Jared Silva.
We're back on HarbourCats baseball on Go Live Broadcasts and Shaw TV. 10-4. The HarbourCats lead Wenatchee after the AppleSox got 2 runs in the top of the 8th inning. Now on to the bottom of the 8th. Jaron Silva leading off. 2-3-4 in the inning. Ripped through the right side for a base hit. Jaron Silva singles to right. 8th hit of the day for the HarbourCats. Leadoff single brings in Matt Smith. Smith 0 for 4. Reached after a drop third strike, came around to score. Ground ball weakly to the right side, sliding over from second and rolling up the glove, and no play made. That's an E4 on the ground ball to second base. Second baseman Eric Sauve could not handle it. Ball just rolled up the heel of his glove as he was shading over to his left. Leadoff single and an E4. 5 errors now tonight by Wenatchee. First and second. Nobody out. Here is BJ Floyd. Floyd has scored twice tonight and driven in one. The 0-1, both runners go. The pitch is in the dirt, so they will both steal the base with no throw. Up 10-4 in the bottom of the 8th, and a double steal put in motion by Greg Merritt, taking nothing for granted and keeping the foot on the pedal. One and two on PJ Floyd, trying to pick up a couple of RBIs. Grounded softly left side, cutting in front. Third baseman throws to first wildly, and that'll go down the right field line. Both runs will score. Floyd will stop at second on the E5. 6th error of the night on Wenatchee. Scores a pair more. Give Floyd 1 RBI on that play. The run was going to score from third anyway, but 2 score on the play, and the HarbourCats lead 12-4. Runner at second, nobody out, 2 runs in. 12-4, the HarbourCats lead. AJ Prozek, the head coach for the AppleSox, out to talk to his entire infield. It's been another long evening. The AppleSox figured to drop to 0-5. And in this split season format the West Coast League has this year, 2 27-game halves. You have to win your division in one of the halves to make the playoffs. They are seeing their chances in the first half grow slimmer by the day already. Meeting on the mound breaks up. The attendance at the game tonight, 1,539. Everybody settling back into their spots for the Matt Workington at-bat. Workington is 1 for 4 tonight. High ball 1. This is still left-hander Matt Young, who took over in the 4th inning. We're now in the 8th inning. Way upstairs again, 2-0. Wenatchee got 2 runs back in the top of the 8th. HarbourCats regain those 2 here in the bottom of the 8th. Still nobody out and a runner at second. 2-0. Foul back off the end of the bat. Back-to-back nights, the HarbourCats have their best offensive output of the season. They scored just 8 times in 3 games on the opening road trip. Have now scored 23 times in the last 2 games. 2-1. Taken for a strike. Two count on Workington. Floyd stands at second. Swung on, grounded towards the third base dugout, foul.
Get the tripod.
Kelowna and Walla Walla are playing a series right now, and they are playing tonight. They entered today both having 3-1 records, missing ball 3 on Workington. So whatever happens in that game tonight, the first place team in the north is going to be 4-1. The HarbourCats trying to move up to 2-3 to stay just a couple of games back. Full count pitch, strike 3 called on Workington.
Number 38.
That's the 8th strikeout for Young in 4 1/3 innings of relief tonight. Here comes a pinch hitter. First pitch is missing. Joe Pryor is the new bat. Joe Pryor from Fresno State, a catcher by trade, just got into town today. Strike called, 1-1. So he gets his feet wet with a pinch hit here tonight in a 12-4 game. On deck we see Lucas Soper has grabbed a bat. Pryor batting now in the place of Hayden Jaco. Big swing and a miss, 1-2. Look at second and the pitch. Line drive center field, tailing to the right, going down quickly, but it hangs up for the play in center. Tagging to third base is PJ Floyd. Fly ball to center. Off the bat of Pryor, moves Floyd to third with 2 out now.
Number 11, Lucas Soper.
Lucas Soper bats in the lineup spot of Riley Gundrit. So we think the HarbourCats will forfeit their DH in the 9th inning and have Pryor catch. It's ball 1 to Lucas Soper. Missing for 2-0. Soper 2 games, he is 1 for 5. 2-0 is missing for 3-0. Justin Brown is on deck if the inning extends for him. Fouled back. 3-1 is the count. Come back with us tomorrow night, 6:35. Same 2 teams wrap up the 3-game series. HarbourCats will likely be looking for a 3-game sweep here on Go Live Broadcast. 3-1 pitch is at the feet, ball 4. Runners at the corners for Justin Brown. Brown 1 for 3. He doubled way back in the 2nd inning. Strike called. HarbourCats broke this game open with 6 runs in the bottom of the 3rd to take a 6-0 lead. Wenatchee came back with 2 in the 4th. Swung on, fly ball to left field. Two outfielders converge. Taking charge in center field, the play is made. That'll do it for the HarbourCats in the bottom of the 8th. They get their 2 runs back though. We go to the 9th inning. The HarbourCats will try to win a ball game here on Go Live Broadcast and Shaw TV. Victoria leads Wenatchee 12-4.
You are also going to get a burger coupon for Beacon Drive-In. That's right. You will get those at the door after the meeting, after the meeting. Thank you to our sponsors, 50 minutes of Beacon Drive-In with the 12 round promos. On behalf of the HarbourCats Commissioners who provide security for all the HarbourCats commissioners trusted every day, everywhere, safeguarding communities. Tonight's attendance, 1,539. Number 27,
Greg Casper. Greg Casper will take over for the HarbourCats on the mound in the 9th inning. 3rd pitcher of the night. Just finished his sophomore year at South Dakota State. Native of Pocatello, Idaho. The new catcher is Cody Guillory. Swing and a miss. Casper and Guillory, the all-new battery. This is Greg Casper's first outing of the summer. Swing and a miss. Quickly 0-2 on Jordan Rathbone. Bottom 3rd of the order for the AppleSox. (0-2). Bouncing in. Did he go? No, sir. They check at first base.
Roger.
One, two. Fouled straight back. One, two. Grounded to 3rd. PJ Floyd glove and a throw strong for out number 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, the last 20 minutes and 1 minute are selling for $2. $2 apiece.
Eric Sauve will hit with 1 out in the top of this 9th inning. Swing and a miss. HarbourCats closing in on the series win They would take the first 2 of this 3-game series and go for the sweep tomorrow. Swing and a miss, 0-2. This will be a very nice rebound. Back-to-back large wins, 11-1, and now this one's sitting at 12-4. Outside, ball and 2 strikes on Sauvé. Giving themselves a chance, are the HarbourCats, to get back to 500 before they go back out on the road. And we see a swinging strike 3 of Eric Sauvé. 2 quick outs and a strikeout for Greg Casper. Two outs for Colby Dihas. Outside, ball 1. One-0, missing inside. Two-0, outside this time. If Dihas were to reach, it would bring in the top of the order in Parker Price. Three-0, outside, ball 4. So the walk to Dihas extends the ball game. Shortstop Parker Price stands in. 0 for 3 with a walk tonight. Just missing. Casper looks at the home plate umpire for an extra second or 2. After that close miss, count drops to 1-0. The pitch is lined to first base, knocked down at first by Workington. Casper covers. The flip is in time, and that's the ball game. Greg Casper works a scoreless 9th inning. And the HarbourCats win in a big way again. Final score tonight, 12-4. The HarbourCats winning the first 2 games of this series, 11-1 and 12-4. We'll be back in a few seconds with the brief post-game wrap, put a bow on this one, and get ready for tomorrow. Final score, HarbourCats 12, Wenatchee AppleSox 4.
12, Wenatchee AppleSox 4. We're back here tomorrow night playing the series
Back here at Royal Athletic Park in Victoria. Final score 12-4. The HarbourCats are now up to 2-3, and the AppleSox are back to 0-5. 1,539 watched the HarbourCats score a season high in runs. The final line score tonight, Wenatchee 4 runs, 5 hits, 6 errors. The HarbourCats 12 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error. The win goes to Colin Ashworth. 7 innings, 2 earned runs on 5 hits, a walk, and 6 strikeouts. Smith, Henderson, and Casper come out of the bullpen. Offensively, Darren Silva, 2 for 5. PJ Floyd, 2 for 4, are the big bats. RBIs for each of them. The big innings tonight, 6 runs on 4 hits in the third, 3 runs on 2 hits in the 5th inning for the HarbourCats. Back-to-back days, they have more runs than hits as the AppleSox continue to struggle and play a little bit of sloppy baseball. So, coming your way tomorrow on Go Live Broadcasts and Shaw TV is the final game, Game 3 of this series, 6:35 tomorrow, Thursday night. The Victoria HarbourCats look to finish off the sweep of the Wenatchee AppleSox. This has been Jonathan Hodson for Chris Jaycox of Go Live Broadcast. Final score tonight, HarbourCats 12, Wenatchee AppleSox 4.